Once you have your idea, the next step is finalizing your offer. If you were to give, a standard business, this is how it look like. You have 60-minute ops audit calls. This is where you hop on a call with a business and you're like, hey, let me see what bottlenecks you have currently and how I can help. Then you can set up a full workflow map for like $3,000, basically an entire blueprint of what they can do, how they can do it, what the results will be. And then what you can do is do an upsell where you can sell 3 custom AI automations for $5,000. So essentially the full workflow map will then lead to this. Once you map out all the solutions that a company will need or SMB needs, you can then be like, hey, instead of trying to find someone who can, build out these things for you, these automations that can solve these huge painstaking processes, just ask me. I mean, I'm already giving the full workflow map. I'm even satisfied to have me build actual solutions too. And more than likely the conversion rate is like 89%. So you would definitely be the person that they'd go with. It'd be kind of crazy if they have you build out the workflows, but have someone else do it. The only time that ever happens is if they have their own in-house developer team, but that developer team isn't good for architecture. They're just good for development. So in this case, this is more of an architectural thing. But yeah, it's a pretty high chance you would get the conversion. And then you can do 30 days of post-build support at $1,500 total. This can also be broken down to 3 months of $500 a month. This is just some sort of retainer that you can have in place. So after the one-time build, you also have money coming in from the client on a retainer basis. Then team documentation. This is something that can be an add-on, like where you're just adding documentation such that if you were to step away or your development team were to step away, then if that company was to hire another AI agency or some sort of like service provider, that agency will understand exactly what's going on. So the company basically isn't vendor locked. Vendor lock is a term used for when you can't move away from someone's service or product because your entire ecosystem depends on it. In this case, this removes the vendor lock. So let's say you stop your software agency. You don't want your clients to not be able to use your software anymore, right? So you want to remove the vendor lock with this. So the total value is like $10,500, and you can map it out such that in this way. So when you present to someone, you're gonna look, I'm giving you $10,500 worth of stacked value for just $4,997. They see this, they're like, oh shoot, you're right. You're giving me like almost 50% off. Right? Why would I say no to this? And that's a proper offer stack.